In the winter of 1874, deep in the unforgiving Colorado wilderness, a chilling story of survival, betrayal, and possibly cannibalism began to unfold. This is the story of Alfred Packer, a man remembered as both a desperate survivor and a suspected murderer. Alfred G. Packer was a prospector and former Union soldier. Known for being unreliable and somewhat of a drifter, he joined a group of 5 men traveling from Utah toward Colorado's goldfields in February 1874. The journey would take them through the treacherous San Juan Mountains during one of the harshest winters on record. Weeks passed. The men were not seen again. When Packer finally reappeared in civilization, alone, gaunt, but oddly well-nourished, he claimed the others had died from exposure and starvation. According to him, he had only resorted to cannibalism as a last resort, and only after the others had perished. At first, people believed him, but his story began to change under pressure, and suspicions grew. His timeline didn't add up. His descriptions contradicted earlier statements, and soon a trapper stumbled upon a horrifying sight: the remains of the 5 men found not far from where Packer claimed they had died. The scene told a very different story. Each man had suffered blunt force trauma to the skull. Several bodies showed signs of violence inconsistent with natural death. Evidence suggested they had been murdered, perhaps while they slept, before being partially butchered. Packer was arrested but escaped custody shortly after. For 9 years he vanished. In 1883, he was discovered living under an alias in Wyoming and brought back to Colorado to stand trial. The case became one of the most sensational in the West. The jury found him guilty of murder, and he was sentenced to 40 years in prison, at the time the harshest sentence ever given in Colorado. But that wasn't the end. Years later, legal technicalities and questions about the trial led to Packer's release after serving 18 years. He maintained his innocence until his death in 1907, insisting that he had killed only in self-defense or not at all. To this day, historians debate what truly happened in the snowy wilderness that winter. Was Alfred Packer a victim of circumstance, or a cold-blooded killer who used survival as his excuse? The truth may have died with the others, buried beneath the snow.